Hello there everyone and welcome back to Green Gourmet for a new recipe today. This is another one of those recipes that are extremely simple even though they look complicated, because you look at it and it just looks so good that you think, oh my god, this is gonna take me ages to make. No, it's absolutely simple and it's gonna look stunning when you prepare it for family and friends. So let's get down to cooking this recipe together and make something really delicious. But before that, please remember to subscribe to my channel, Green Gourmet, to like, share, and write in the comments here below. Write if you make this recipe, what you think about it, or even ask questions or any doubts that you have. I'll try and answer to all your questions and all your messages. So back to cooking our butternut squash. It's very simple, just scrub it nicely outside because we are going to eat everything. So just make sure that you clean it up very nicely and you cut it in half lengthwise. Then basically you remove all the seeds and filaments inside and you season it to taste with salt, pepper, and I used a mix of herbs from my dad's garden, which I really love. You put it in the oven and then you make sure that the pulp is kind of soft. It doesn't have to be too soft because, as you can see, we're going to carve the pulp out and we're going to keep the butternut squash as a shell, which is going to be filled later on with our stuffing. And then you just set it aside. Let's move on to the stuffing. It's oil, garlic, and when it's nice and hot, you just throw all the mushrooms in the pan. Just cut the mushrooms whichever way you prefer. I know that some people prefer the very thin slices. I prefer them like in small wedges, in slightly bigger chunks, because I think that it gives more texture to the stuffing. Once you have cooked the mushrooms and they have lost all their vegetation water, add the spinach leaves. And with the spinach leaves, it's going to take very little time because they're nice, soft and tender. And then you season it to taste with the salt and pepper. And you actually set this aside. In the meantime, I did prepare my couscous according to the indications on the package. So basically, each one of you is going to follow the indications on the package. And then you mix the veggies we prepared with the couscous, and that's how you make your stuffing. And the final step is this fantastic, creamy, super delicious tahini sauce that we are going to put on top. And it's very easy. You just use the pulp of the squash that we carved out as soon as it got out of the oven. We put it in a mixer with some tahini sauce, some water, olive oil, and salt and pepper to taste. And we just turn it into our super creamy sauce that we are going to put, not drizzle, but put in tons on top of our squash later on. And then you just fill the squash. I like it nicely filled, so that when you put the sauce on top, it actually looks glorious with all this goodness in it. And once you're done with that, you put it back in the oven like for 10 minutes just to warm it back up again, and you serve it with tons and tons of the delicious squash and tahini sauce. As I said, it actually looks complicated to make, but as you can see, it's very simple. And the thing is that it tastes absolutely just how it looks. Delicious. It's al bacio. If you don't try it, you're missing out. I hope you like this recipe and let me know what you think about it. And if I did leave you longing for more, subscribe to my channel, Green Gourmet. And thank you very much. See you very soon on Green Gourmet for another recipe, another adventure, and a new video. Bye for now.